Hello, we are live. Welcome to the Bleed Norwich live podcast. It should be live on YouTube now. Let's have a look. Oh, we are live on YouTube. Just had a little look. How are we all today? Merry Christmas, everyone. How are we? Alex, how are you?
I'm all well, mate. How are you?
Yeah, very well, very well. Glad it is now Christmas and all that good stuff. So yeah, wonderful. People that are in the chat, come on, lads. Just got my break at work. I'm watching this now. Charlie, hello, mate. Hello.
Welcome to live, mate.
That is Jake's friend. We'll get in.
That's
hello, everyone. Kieran Manson, hello, mate. Hello. How are you, Jack? Anyway, how are you, Jack? We'll go round. We've obviously asked with us, Alex. Jack, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, mate. How are you?
Very well. He's come off leave. He's expecting a child any minute now, and he's come to do this podcast. This is what we want from Jack. What a bloke! Just what a bloke. Jake, how are you, mate?
I'm right. I'm surprisingly cold, considering I'm in sunny Spain. Yeah, loving the Christmas vibes. How are you doing?
Yeah, very well. So you're out in Christmas in Spain, and it's cold.
Yeah,
They've
got a cold spell at the minute. It was raining earlier.
It's raining. Christ. We don't want to be in Spain. I'll tell you what, it's sunny here today. Brian Gooderham says, evening, guys. All the best to you. Cheers, Brian. That is Alex's dad, everyone. Kieran Mansell said, hello, everyone. Charlie Kibbe just got on his break from work and he is watching this show. Kieran also said, that's commitment to Jack for being on his podcast. Oh, Jake, you need to put these rumours to bed. He's lying. He's not in Spain. You're not in Spain. You're in Gibraltar, you said before we started filming. So, interesting one. But yes, guys, let's get on to the football news. Obviously, Preston away at the weekend. A draw. A heartbreaking draw. It was... it wasn't great, was it? To concede in the 96th minute after being 1-0 up in the 85th and, going to third in the league and really putting up a fight. Jovan Makama again, getting on the score sheet. Jack, let's go to you first. What did you make of the game?
I thought we weren't awful. I thought we looked good. We looked comfortable, considering Preston are as high up the league as what they are. The fact that we've really took the game to them, and I wouldn't even necessarily say we held on. I thought we kind of took control of the game for the majority. I just think that goes to show how far we've actually come. So yeah, I thought it was a good game. You take a point all day long. I think we can all agree there. It's just, I think the way we got the point was a little bit heartbreaking.
Yeah, no, spot on. I think I said in my preview that we would take a point in this game, and but then when you do go 1-0 up so late on, and in a game where we weren't necessarily in control of the game, I thought. I thought it was a hard battle. There wasn't a lot of chances. It was very, very scrappy. I mean, Tony Springett had his shirt covered in mud come the end of the game. He was really putting the work in. So yeah, it was tough for us out in Deepdale. But Alex, just the way how Preston's goal came around, it was just so frustrating, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really, really frustrating. I mean, we had it in the corner, and I can't remember who it was, took it out of the corner and then tried to get it back into the corner and just totally folded and failed. And Preston got it, went on the counter. I don't know what Emi Marcondes' positioning was or what he was doing. He kind of stepped away from his man and didn't go towards him, backed off him, and then they played the ball up the field, and the rest is history, really. And what Vladan Kovacevic was doing, diving at the ball that slow, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, Jake, it was kind of, like Alex has just said, it's just so frustrating how this goal came around. What do you think it was? Because it just seemed like that Clement wants the ball up high the pitch. If we are seeing a game out, he wants players to not commit forward, but sort of just make sure that we retain possession in the opposition half. Do you think it was a case that we just committed too many players forward?
Yeah, I think holding it in the corner isn't exactly a great idea when we're playing against a team that has so much kind of physical ability. You always associate Preston with being strong, good in the air. Us holding it in the corner with Emi Marcondes isn't exactly the greatest idea. But I think that the overall kind of like trying to control the game, possession based, I do like it. It is very good. So yeah, completely.
Yeah, no, I think we we did look fairly decent throughout the majority of the game. Defended brilliantly again. I mean, the whole back line deserves a lot of credit. I think Kellen Fisher being the main standout. Kellen Fisher for England, anyone? Yeah, I mean, he was fantastic again. A lot of people's man of the matches. Yeah, again, fantastic from him. McConville and Darling really seem to have sort of solidified that the centre-back partnership. Crescene has come back and has sort of taken like a duck to water in that left-back role again. So, defensively throughout the majority of the game, we were brilliant. It was just that one blip. So, yeah, I mean, frustrating, but 2 winnable home games coming up. Anyway, let's talk about a few of the 11. We released our player ratings on Instagram, so make sure you follow us on Instagram. We also released our player ratings on TikTok, so make sure you go follow us on TikTok as well. So if you do want to see our player ratings, you'll know that we there's a few questionable scores in there. But yeah, let's just quickly touch on the back line. Kovacevic, we gave, I believe, a 5. Complete contrast for what he was like against Southampton for me. Wasn't comfortable going for crosses. Just looked to flap at everything. Just looked very uncomfortable, very shaky. And then for the goal as well, I was just, again, the ball was moving at about 2 miles per hour. Yes, he was wrong-footed. It was going into the far corner, but... it's really hard to back him after a performance like that. Jack, what do you think?
Yeah, I think needs to be doing better. Needs to be stronger. I think you look back at the Ipswich game, and when he was flapping in that game as well, which led to their first. It's an easy catch to make. He just flaps at everything. There was, I forget who it was against. It was recently he flapped, and he kind of parried it out.
Oh,
in
Watford.
Watford. It's just an easy catch as a goalkeeper as big as what he is. You know, you see goal. I mean, in the Prem, I know it's a completely different game, but in the Prem, you look at like David Raya. He's nowhere near as big as what Vlad is, but he would easily catch the majority of what Vlad parries.
Yeah, no, I completely get where you're coming from. I don't think Vlad's a bad keeper. I think again, just
no, I'm not saying that at all. I just think he needs to be more calm and just, if you're going to parry it, please push it away and put it out for a corner or something like that, not into the path of someone.
Yeah, no, fully agree. Yeah, it wasn't Vlad's best game, but we know there is a very good goalkeeper in Vlad. And people that are asking for Gunn back, no, Gunn last year was 10 times worse than what Kovacevic is this year. Kovacevic has won us many, many points. Gunn lost us many, many points last year. So just keep that in memory and stop being recency biased, people. Anyway, let's get on to some. We've got a few questions coming in. Charlie Kibbe has asked thoughts on Darling's sloppy errors during the game. Charlie, were we watching the same game? I think Darling was particularly sloppy. It does seem like you might have some sort of agenda against Harry Darling, Charlie. yeah, any of you guys got anything to say about that?
If I speak, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I don't think he had a bad game. So yeah, I don't really see where you're coming from there, Charlie.
I thought he was fine. He had two. Well, what's it here? Two. He had 2 or 3 half-hearted headers back to Kovacevic.
Yeah, he had one, which I remember.
Yeah, one was a bit ropey, but they're not robots. Not everything they're going to do is going to be absolutely pinpoint perfect. The fact is, we kept 3rd in the league, Preston, out from scoring to the 96th minute, and we're 23rd in the league. Clement has done a master job here with Norwich, and we are definitely looking on the up now. And yeah, it's disappointing how we drew the game, but we will get back up to safety at some point. And I believe just after the Christmas period, we'll be out the relegation zone with 2 very winnable home games coming up. Let's touch on some of the positives. I'll talk about Vlad being maybe one of the negatives from the game, but one of the positives for me was Tony Springett. And I don't think this gets enough credit. But I thought when Forson got injured and we saw Tony Springett was the one getting brought on, not Matis Kvitskor and not Matai Jurasek, Tony Springett. We all thought, oh, God, why? Yeah. How? And we saw why and how. And Tony Springett was very good. Took on his man, looked a threat down the right-hand side. Was thoroughly impressed with his performance. Alex, we'll go to you. What did you make of Tony Springett's performance?
I thought he'd come on and showed real heart to get forward and create opportunities and get stuck in. I mean, after being out for 3 years, however long he's been out for, he's only come back just recently. I think since he's come back, he's proven that he can step up to the mark a little bit more.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. I think Tony Springett, and when he's played in the right position, does seem to be someone who we can rely on for as an option.
Okay, it was his first game back versus Watford, which looked a little bit shaken, but since then he's kind of brought on really good performances.
Yeah, especially when he's been played in the right position as well. I think that's been the main thing. And
switching into the right position helps out massively as well.
No, exactly. And what he said in his post-match interview with Chris Gorham, I did end up listening to it. And I thought he spoke really well, and sort of what he's been through over the last sort of 18 months of a back injury and whatnot. It's excellent to see someone actually come back from that and get their head down working and see the fruits of their labour a bit. And I really want it to work for Tony Springett. Whether it will or not, we're yet to see. But it was a positive performance from him on Saturday when he came on. So yeah, long may it continue. Would love to see Tony Springett succeed. We'll talk about Jovan Makama quickly before we move on to some of the other subjects that we're going to talk about in this podcast. Just to touch on Jovan Makama's finish. Jake, Jovan Makama's finish. What a goal it was, wasn't it?
I loved it. It was just so composed as well. The way he just picks up the ball, spins the defender, and just thumps it into the corner. I loved it. He looks amazing. Okay, as much as I am a massive fan of Sargent, would I see Sargent doing that sort of thing? I'll leave it up to you to judge, but I think Big Mac, unbelievable player. But the question is, how do you take advantage of Makama's recent form whilst also prioritising Sargent's importance in game time?
It's a fantastic question, because we've seen sort of the profits of playing Makama up front, and it is working. And he's scored more league goals than Josh Sargent this season. He's equal Josh Sargent's goal record this season as well. It is a very good question, because can we play them up front together? I'd love to see that. I'd love to see us go 4-4-2, but Clement seems very sort of set on having that one centre forward. Does Makama move out to the right? Because we know he can operate from there and can operate well. And like you say, Jake, neither of them are droppable. Sargent is arguably our best player, and Makama is probably our most informed player right now. So it's a fantastic question. Jack and Alex. Oh, hang on, Jake, you've got something to say?
Or do we go with Sargent in the 10?
No,
I
he
don't
works
know.
He
hard.
does
but-
kind of.
Would drop back.
It's the way he drops deep
Yeah, I
and
do
links
see
the
it.
play together. I think there's
I
potential.
know
for that.
Sargent does kind of drop back and help out defensively at times and whatever, but he is predominantly a number 9, so
And that's where we've got his best
that,
performances.
that's where
in-
that's where we need him to play as a number 9, and maybe
With-
play Makama as a 10 or on the wing.
And we've also seen where we have played Sargent out of position in his first season at Norwich, how awfully that went. And as soon as we started playing him in his right position, we saw how brilliantly that went. So I think that also comes into play a little bit. Jack and Alex, I'll just come to you about the Makama topic before we go for a few more bits on the comments. How do you fit them both in? Alex, go to you first. How do you fit them both in?
Either play Makama on the wing or as a number 10 now, and drop Forsen and kind of switch it around a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, Forsen obviously picking up that injury.
I mean, Forsen will probably be out for the next game, possibly. I don't know how serious it is or whatever, but if he is, either play right in the number 10.
Yeah.
And put Makama out onto the wing, or kind of just shuffle it around a little bit.
Yeah, I think, Clement is very adaptable, and I do see him being able to fit in Makama and Sargent in some way.
Yeah.
Jack, what are your thoughts on it?
I mean, I'm glad it's not my decision to make. And I just want to go back to what Jake said when he said, would Sargent be able to produce a finish the way Makama did at the weekend? Now, right now, I don't think so. But if he had the same run of form as what Makama has, every day, twice on a Sunday, and I'd put my last pound coin on it.
I think that's an excellent point, though, Jack. That is an excellent point, because I think form does come into play massively here. Makama's rolled his defender brilliantly there because he's got the confidence to do that. Does Sargent have the confidence to roll his defender right now?
Right now, no.
No.
And I think that is great points. Great points, boys. Really, great.
And how you fit both of them into the starting 11, I would play Makama in the 10, Sargent as the 9.
I think Makama would operate better out wide. I think we've seen the fruits of our labour and playing right in the 10. I think right is the creative mould in this team. And
Makama has worked out on the wing before. It has worked.
This is also a brilliant headache to have, though, isn't it?
Exactly. Listen, no one wants a headache. But this headache, you wouldn't mind it, would you?
Exactly. A little bit of Lemsip to sort you out, but hey, it's not the end of the world. Anyway, we do have a little statement from Andrew Charles, and I do want to bring this up. The picture detail looked awful. It was horrendous.
I think at one point it was either the commentators or someone said about, is the front of the shirt sponsor for Preston where they grow their potatoes at Deepdale?
It could be. It could, because it was a potato patch, that pitch, because you sort of say Tony Springett's shirt after the game. It looked like it was covered in dog shit. You know what I mean? It was horrible to play on. Anyway, let's move on to looking ahead at some of the Christmas fixtures. Coming up on Boxing Day, Charlton at home. I'm actually going to this one. I know I never make an appearance at Carrow Road anymore.
I'm going as well.
Yeah,
making an appearance.
Jack, you're going, aren't you?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
No, I'm pretty sure you are, because I think I'm relying on you for a lift, I believe it or not. So
amazing.
Nice one. Jake, are you? I believe you're not heading to Carrow Road. No cheap flights from Gibraltar.
No, I won't be back in the UK until the new year.
Crikey, no Jake to the new year.
But
yes, Charlton coming up to Carrow Road. Boys, I think we're all on the same page here, where we do see this as a massive opportunity to not only for a statement win, but for 3 points.
Yeah,
completely.
3 points. Get out of the bottom 3, hopefully, depending on other results around us.
we're only, I think, 3 points of safety now, aren't we? You know what I mean? It's
Well, if we would have held on at the weekend, we would have been out.
yeah. Yeah, ifs, buts, and maybes, eh? That's how football is played.
It is, but yeah.
Charlton. Then we played Watford at home, and obviously we did play Watford a few weeks ago. They were okay. They beat us. Norwich opportunities to win the game. However, Watford's away form is quite awful, and Norwich should be looking at that as an opportunity again to pick up another 3 points. And I really do see Norwich picking up 6 points over these next 2 home games and getting out of the bottom 3 and pulling a run together. We're unbeaten in our last 3. We've played Sheffield United at Bramall Lane. We've played in-form Southampton at Carrow Road. We've played third in the league Preston at Deepdale and are unbeaten in those 3 games. Would we have been unbeaten in those 3 games under Liam Manning? Absolutely not. We'd have lost all 3 and rolled our bellies over and let them walk all over us. So looking how far Norwich have come over the last month or 2, I think has been fantastic. And we look, we do look like we are.
I saw a stat earlier on Twitter that the last time we were in the bottom 3 on Boxing Day was 96-97 season. We went on to finish that season in 11th place.
Yeah, no, spot on. A little question here from Brian, Alex's dad. I think personally City are going to be a very strong team after Christmas with players coming back, especially the manager kicking ass the way he is. Nice to see some passion finally coming back. And yeah, Brian, I think you're spot on. And not only that, it's a January transfer window as well. Clement's got a chance to bring back some of his bringing in some of his players that he wants to bolster the squad. And I think that is a massive opportunity for Norwich to kick on. And I think it starts with these 2 home games coming up. Jake, where do you see Norwich in the next month?
3 points off of the relegation zone. 3 points ahead of safety. So out the bottom 3. I think we get 6 points also over the next 2 games. I think we humble Charlton. And I think we beat Watford because they didn't look great when we played them away. Yes, we lost, but we were still in the early signs of the Clement era. We keep progressing and getting better each game. I think we'll beat them easily, given their away form as well.
Of course, yeah. No, I agree. JK OTBC, have a good Christmas, lads. Have a good Christmas, JK OTBC as well.
Yeah. Thanks for joining the live.
And thanks for joining the live. Jack, we'll go on to you as well. Because when we last spoke to you on a podcast was when Clement was first announced, or maybe after the QPR game. And I did ask you, are you excited about Clement? And you were very sceptical about it, understandably so. Ben Napper's track record of appointing head coaches is very poor. However, I was on the phone to you over the weekend and I asked you the same question. Are you excited by Philippe Clement? Can you reveal your answer to everyone, please?
Are
you excited? Are you excited?
To be fair, mate, I think from what we've seen, it's hard not to be excited.
Just say the sentence. I am excited by Philippe Clement. Say it.
I'm excited by Big Bill, and he's taking us to the top half of the table, mate. I'm telling you this.
There we go. Finally.
Yeah. Listen, it's not the fact that I was never not excited. I just didn't want to get too happy with it, like we all did at the start of the year, as I said previously, so we won't go into it again. But I might be a little bit too overexcited now. Who says we don't finish in the top 6? Did someone say let's book a hotel room at Wembley?
Crikey. Let's do it. Let's get it booked. While it's cheap. Andrew has asked another question. Another statement. Charlton picked up over the last couple of games. It might be a tight 1-0 or 2-1. Yeah,
we win 3-1, mate.
I think we have. I agree. I think it is going to be tough and it is going to be tight, definitely. But I do think Norwich need to put out a statement win, a statement of performance. I mean, we look what we've done to Southampton. Charlton aren't Southampton. Southampton put 5 past Charlton in the first half at the Valley. I do think Norwich could put on a bit of a show against Charlton and could win. And we've got Sargent back as well, I believe. Sargent was a late call for the Preston game.
We should have him back, yeah.
We should have him back, exactly. And we've got Jack. Jack, is that you?
No.
Is that Jack King 5453 yellows? Is that your doppelganger? What's going on here? Have you been going in the live and messaging yellows? But yes, yellows. We've got more questions coming in. And JK OTBC, do you think Jurasek will eventually come into the first team under Clement, or do you think he's going to be overshadowed by a new signing? I think the latter. I don't think Jurasek is good enough. I don't think he's proved he's good enough. Which is a shame because we all wanted to work out big money signing and whatnot.
Very big price tag as well for it not to work out. So it's a bit disappointing there.
Yeah. Jake, what do you think about Jurasek?
I think he will work out. I think this injury to Forson, depending on how long he's out for, really opens up a bit of a space for Jurasek. And I would like to see him get some game time, because as much as I'm not his biggest fan because he hasn't been great, I am probably his biggest fan and hoping and believing it will work, because I do love Jurasek, predominantly because I always sign him in Football Manager before FM26. But yeah, I think he will come good. I think he just needs a good run of games, and then he'll unlock.
I was going to say, we've seen that you like Jurasek with your predicted lineups. So
yeah, that's it. Jurasek appears on every single.
Jurasek appears in every one of Jake's.
Wilson could have scored 5 goals in his last game. Jurasek still getting picked for Jake's predicted lineup. I love it. I love it. You know, if you got an opinion like that, you got to stick by it. You can't lose it. Exactly.
I love him. I love him.
Yeah. No. Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. Anyway, guys, make sure you join us on Chat BCC. It's a new app that's just come out. We've created our own group chat on there, and we're going to have a very, very big giveaway. But the only way you guys can enter this giveaway is by joining our Chat BCC group chat. The link for that is in the description to this video, so make sure you join to be entered in the giveaway. Trust me, you don't want to miss out.
The only way you can enter is by that link.
By that link that's in the description below. So make sure you do that, and you'll be entered into the giveaway, which will be coming very soon, I believe, in the new year. Anyway, let's we'll touch on the fixtures that are coming up. Shall we give out? Should we do a little quiz? Shall we do a little Bleed Norwich quiz? Because we have 3 questions each for you guys, where you can put your answers in the comments section below. So make sure you do that. Actually, before we get on to our quiz, let's have a little exclusive announcement. Scott Dribble and Bleed Norwich exclusive Norwich City casual and retro clothing will be available soon, either after Christmas or just before on Christmas Eve. A very exciting opportunity where there will be some retro and casual clothing, Norwich City themed, that will be coming out and dropping very soon. So make sure to keep your eyes peeled on that. Anyway, let's jump into some of our quiz questions. Who wants to go first?
I'll throw it to the floor. Who wants to go?
I'll throw it to Jack.
All
right. There we go.
All right.
There you go.
Jack,
right,
ask.
So how are we doing this?
Yeah, that's do you know what? Ask all 3 of your questions. We'll write down our answers, and then you can reveal your answers. And guys, in the comments that are watching this video, make sure to note down your answers.
Well.
Get your answers as well. Get them in the comments.
We all ask our questions, and just before we finish, we then go through the answers. Then the boys and girls in the chat have had time to have a little. No Googling, by the way. No Googling.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like if we don't answer them quick enough, there's going to be a little bit of Googling.
Answer them straight away, I think.
Yeah, just so it stops Googling.
All
right, Jack, go through your 3.
Right, so here we go. I don't think you boys will get this one.
Oh, I probably won't.
Which team did we beat to clinch the First Division title in 2003-2004 season?
I'm going to go with a little, just a guess.
Okay.
My pen is running out of ink, and it's doing my head in. But I think I got it.
Are you boys?
Yeah, ready for number 2, mate.
You ready for number 2?
Yep.
Who scored our first ever European goal
Oh. Oh, Christ, this is way before my time.
Yeah, same.
And the last one, are we ready?
Yep.
Which former Norwich City striker has won the Premier League Golden Boot? Permanent signing, not a loan.
Yeah, got that one. Got that one.
Those are my three.
Okay, right. Should I go through my three?
Yeah.
Right. So, who scored first? And this is for both teams in the 3-3 draw versus Nottingham Forest on Boxing Day 2018.
Wait,
So,
repeat it again.
who scored first in the game? Not for Norwich, but who scored first in the game?
Well,
Oh, this is
Everyone's putting their answers in the comments.
Don't read them.
I'm just going to hide it.
Yeah, hide your comments.
I'm not looking up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn off the chat so I don't get any comments on my end as well. Right, question number 2. Of the last 10 Boxing Day games that Norwich have played, how many have they won? So, of the last 10 Boxing Day games, how many that Norwich have played, how many have they won? And the last question is, out of the current Norwich City squad, whose birthday is the closest to Christmas? Yeah, no one's getting that. You got to put a little poke in the dark somewhere here because no one is getting
Current player.
Current player, yeah, in the current Norwich City squad, whose birthday is the closest to Christmas? Jake or Alex, do you want to start with your questions?
Yes. Which ex-Norwich City footballer's birthday falls on Christmas Day?
Ignacy Mikel. Jos Højveld? No. Anyway, next question.
Hang on.
Jake's struggling with this one. Sorry, his head's going, his hands there. Crikey.
Last Boxing Day,
Yep.
Norwich played Millwall at home.
Yeah.
Who were the scorers for Norwich in the game?
Oh my god, no, because this is really bad now.
Have you not got any?
No, I have. It's just you'll see why it's bad.
I'll see why. Okay, Alex, your last question, please.
In 2021 Boxing Day, Norwich played at home to Arsenal. What was the final score?
I remember this game because I luckily couldn't go because I had COVID.
What was the question?
But what was the score versus Arsenal on Boxing Day 2021?
I was supposed to give my mate a lift in the morning to the gay out to message and be like,
1-1.
sorry, buddy, can't go, got COVID. And thankfully, that was one of the better things to happen to me because I also missed out on Crystal Palace away where we lost 3-0. So, having COVID weren't all that bad at that time of year. Jake, your 3 questions, please, mate.
Right. When Norwich City played Millwall on Boxing Day last year, who scored the first goal?
This is always going to happen.
As in player or team?
Player. Like which player scored?
Which player scored?
Let me know when you're all ready for the second one.
Yeah, ready.
Right. My dad should get this. He's in the chat. He's been very, very talkative.
Very
I'm
active.
not going on about this question. So, which Christmas song do we have the lyrics of with Darren Huckabee's name?
Yeah, great question. Great question.
What was it?
Right. What?
There's a Christmas song that we have a chant to with Darren Huckabee's name.
Yeah.
But what is the
What
Christmas
song
song?
is it? What song is it?
That's easy, no?
All right, we'll write it down then if it's easy.
If it's easy.
No, I hope I've not got this wrong now.
Oh, God, imagine. Wham. Anyway, Jake, your last question.
Who scored fourth in Norwich's 4-0 FA Cup loss to Brighton last year? No, last season, sorry.
I have no idea. It was probably McConville against us, wasn't it? Right. Let's go through our answers so you guys can't be
Hang on.
Googling.
Can I quickly go have a wee? I know we're live, but I really need a wee.
Go on then. Go on, quickly go, and then we'll go through the questions.
Talk amongst yourselves.
This is what happens when you record live. We don't have breaks.
Live TV, people.
This is live TV. Anyway, if you want to get your some questions in the comments below, obviously the quiz is now
if anyone
done.
has a quiz question for us,
No chance Jack's got that. Isaac Dell. Yeah, no, he definitely hasn't. 2-2. Lack of Christmas jumpers. Not very festive. I know. Yeah, you know what?
Very lights up.
We've got a Christmas background, Isaac. I know it's very poor. Was that the game that Duffy scored? It might be. Who knows? You have to find out the answers. This is really. We always seem to lose on Boxing Day. Yeah, when I had a look at the record, it wasn't very good, was it? It was.
I mean, yeah, I had a quick flick through the last couple, so
either Gibbs or
it wasn't brilliant.
I
think the only game I saw that we'd won was the Millwall game on the last few I looked through.
Yeah. Oh, Harry Kane. Yeah, but we said it wasn't a loan player, so
yeah, Dad.
Oh, I mean, if it wasn't, it's just good. Jack's took his phone to the left, searching up all the answers. That's what he's done. Isaac Dell says tight budget. Yeah, you know what it is. Yeah, Christmas presents being bought and the lot. It's tough. But get your questions in. Any questions Norwich related? Any questions Christmas related? Any questions general related? Yeah,
just questions, statements, anything. You want to get them in?
This
the comments.
podcast is more of a laid back, fun, festive one. And Jack is back. Oh, and he's not only gone to the toilet. Wow. He's got a Christmas jumper. So let's get that comment from Isaac Delph back up. Lack of Christmas jumpers. Well,
yeah, hold that, right Isaac. Hold that.
Oh, look who's here. Archie. Hello. One of someone that always asks a question on the podcast and always asks a good question. So I love that. Yes, Jack, love it. You
always, brother. Always.
Andrew was asked a question: what the hell was Liam Manning doing with these players? Who knows? Because
who knows what he was doing?
It's crazy, isn't it, to see see what has happened. Not only that, Alex has got a Christmas jumper out as well. Yeah, what was Liam Manning doing with these players is a fantastic question. Do you always keep your jumpers in the toilet?
No. I come out of this room, the toilet's on the left, my bedroom's on the right. So it's just a quick little, do you know what I mean? Shut up, Isaac. You know the layout of my house.
JK OCBC, this is, I think, a response to Andrew's question: what the hell is Liam Manning doing with these players? Telling them terrible jokes, probably. Well, you know, it's just one of those, I guess. It's all about behaviours and whatnot. I don't think that will ever get old, Liam Manning's press conference. Anyway, let's go through the quiz answers. Jack, you asked your questions first. So do you want to give out your answers?
Or should we answer them?
Oh, well, we can answer them. Yeah, we can answer them. Jake, let's go to you first. Jack, what was your first question?
Which team did we beat to clinch the First Division title of the 2003-04 season?
I wasn't even alive back then, so I said Man United.
No.
Definitely.
No chance.
Definitely not Man United.
Alex?
No chance.
I went with Middlesbrough.
Ooh, no.
I went with Swindon.
Again. You're wrong.
Okay, what is it? It was it.
Rotherham.
Rotherham.
Oh.
God. Interesting. Okay, second one. It was
European, wasn't it? Goal scorer.
Yes, I'm sorry about European.
Who was the first? Who scored Norwich's first ever European goal?
I went with Jeremy Goss.
I went with Efna Coco.
I also went with Jeremy Goss.
Wrong. Mark Robbins.
Annoying
Game's
that one.
gone.
The last question,
And
Jack.
the last one. Which former Norwich City striker won the Premier League Golden Boot? But it was a permanent signing. He wasn't on loan. Jake, we'll go with you first, sir.
I went Peter Crouch.
No. Alex?
This is so wrong. I went with Jordan Rhodes.
It's Chris Sutton.
It is Chris Sutton.
It is Chris Sutton.
Correct.
Chris Sutton for Blackburn, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So it's my turn to give you guys the answers. I think I went second. I did go second, didn't I? Yeah. So who scored first in a 3-3 draw versus Forest? It was Matty Cash.
God, I went team.
Do we not get to answer?
No, because I know
Hang
all of you got it wrong.
Well, hang on. What?
So, who scored first in the 3-3 draw versus Nottingham Forest? I said it was for both teams. I didn't say it was just for Norwich. And it was Matty Cash was the answer.
I misunderstood the question.
You put Mario Vrancic, didn't you?
No, I didn't realise you wanted a specific player, so I just put the team.
Nottingham Forest.
No, I put Norwich.
Norwich. Nice. Alex, did you get Matty Cash?
No,
No, who did you put?
I didn't.
Just left it blank.
My mind just went blank.
Right,
Okay.
out of the last 10 Boxing Day games Norwich have played, how many have they won? Alex, what did you put?
Hang on. Are we not going to ask Jake what he got
Oh,
for
no,
your
I
first
said
question?
mine.
He said-
I said mine.
yeah, he said his.
Fair enough.
You went 3.
Yeah.
That's wrong. Jake,
6.
you're very far off. Jack,
We're not that good, mate.
Hopeful.
Well,
It's either lower than 3 or in between 3 and 6, I reckon.
7.
so far off. We've won 2 of our last 10 Boxing Day games.
That is what I was actually thinking, to be fair.
Millwall was one of them.
Right, and then the Norwich City player that has his birthday, the closest to Christmas. Alex, what did you go for?
I went with Vladan.
Nope. Jake.
I went with Liam Gibbs.
Nope. Close though.
I said Harry Darling.
No, it's Jeffrey Schlupp, born on the 23rd of
Oh.
December.
Lovely.
Yeah, there we go. Anyway, we're now on to Alex's questions.
Yeah.
Nice.
What was the first one? What was that? What's your answers?
Buendia. No, it's just me giving out answers then. Jake, Jack.
Cam Jam.
Born on Christmas Day. Who was born on Christmas Day?
Cameron Jerome.
Jack.
Alex Tetty.
It's Emmy Buendia.
That was going to be my
Jesus
second
himself.
guess.
Alex, what was your second question, please?
The second question was, who were the goal scorers in last year's Boxing Day match versus Millwall?
I went for Schwartau and Marcondes.
Jake should get this because he's looked at the...
Yeah. Yeah.
Jake, what was your answer?
Marcondes and Oscar Schwartau.
Jack.
Yeah, same as what Jake said.
Yeah. Is that what you put?
No, I put Shane Duffy and Boris Signs.
I knew Shane Duffy would get in here somewhere.
Always.
You had to. Alex, what was your third question?
Well, the answer was Marcondes and Swatow.
Oh, well, yeah, we knew that.
Yeah.
Jake
And then
knew the answer anyway.
The score versus Arsenal on Boxing Day 2021.
5-0.
Jack?
We lost, by the way, just to point out there. We lost 5-0.
I put 1-1.
Oh, my word. Jake.
I also went with 5-0 Arsenal.
It was 5-0 Arsenal.
Yeah.
God. Right, Jake, on to your questions.
Okay. Who scored the first in our last Boxing Day fixture?
Marcondes.
Marcondes in the 4th minute.
Yeah, a little Emmy. Which Christmas
Jake,
song?
sorry, no, Jake, hang on. Just give. What did Jack put?
Shane Duffy.
Shane Duffy.
Oh, it's comedy gold, isn't it? It's comedy gold. What is the next? What's the next?
Which Christmas song do we have a song about Darren Huckabee to?
12 Days of Christmas.
12 Days of Christmas.
Yeah,
12
12
Days of
Days of Christmas.
Jack, what did you have? What did you actually have written down? Okay, I'll believe you.
And who scored the fourth in our 4-0 FA Cup loss to Brighton?
I bet Danny Welbeck.
I can't remember who played for him back then.
Danny Welbeck is the only one.
My mind's gone. I don't know.
Jack, what do you go with?
Lewis Dunk.
You're all wrong. Solly March.
Solly March.
And it was some finish as well.
I mean, I only got 3 wrong out of 9, so I'll take that. Shane Duffy and goal, probably. Brilliant. Only Norfolk Kean. Good evening, lads. What's the next question? What question did you want? Any answer to my question? Isaac Dell? Absolutely not. Anyway,
What was the question?
let's not. No, we won't. We really won't. Yeah, so remember, Scott Dribble, Bleed Norwich exclusive is coming soon. Casual and retro Norwich City clothing coming in. Yeah,
retro shirts.
Yeah, that as well. Remember to join chat BCC. We'll be live for another 3 minutes. So, guys, if you've got any questions, get them in. PC questions. I've got one. Who scored? He's got a question. Who scored a brace in our 5-1 win against
Adam Ida.
No, because he didn't play for us. It's Josh Sargent.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No.
Is it?
It's Paul Hassan's, isn't it?
No, I think it's Sarge. I think it is Sarge because he came back from injury and scored 2.
I think it's Lewis Dobbin.
No, Dobbin never scored a brace for us.
Dobbin never scored a brace.
Right. Only one Norfolk
Sargent
in
as well.
2009. Can you give us the answer? I've gone with Sargent.
I've gone with Signs.
Jake's gone with Dobbin.
Yeah.
And Jack's gone with Adam Eder. It was Sarge. There we go. Never fails. Cheers for the question. Love it. Brian has asked, will Sargent stay? Hopefully. I mean, we did mention this in the last podcast. I don't know. Jack wasn't on it, so obviously we haven't got his thoughts on it. But if he does leave, we do have someone who's ripe and ready in that striker position in Jovan Makama. Jack, are you in agreement with that?
Yep.
There we go.
There
we go. What former Norwich player scored a goal 30 seconds ago? Because I don't know.
Playing?
Is it Forest playing today? Oh, Borja Science will be playing. Portuguese league is on. Borja Science. I've gone with that one. One City always. Is that right? Borja Science. I know Porto are playing. They kicked off about 35 minutes ago nearly. Am I right? Let me know in the comments, I hope. Dobbin, come back. JKOTBC. Yeah. I mean, Dobbin would have been perfect for us considering our issues with wingers. Yeah, lots of questions coming in now. So let's get through them. I heard West Ham slow down on their attempts because of the price. Yes, they also linked with Zan Vipotnik of Swansea. So that is no.
Right.
Yes, so
I think they've slowed down on Hadji, right? Massively.
yeah. I think we're asking way too much. Archie Mill always asks a question on our podcast. As Archie, great bloke, cracking bloke. Will McCarthy push out to the right after Sarge comes back? I think that is probably the most likely.
That's probably the most realistic answer.
And just to answer the question, which former Norwich player scored 30 seconds ago? Guess who got it right? All off the dome. bit of a niche one. But what positions do you imagine will rotate for the FA Cup game against Walsall? I think the majority. I can see Grimshaw getting a run out.
Grimshaw starts, yeah, I reckon.
I can see
Duffy. I think Louis Molden starts.
No.
Yeah.
Grimshaw's number 2, isn't he?
Grimshaw's our cup keeper.
Yeah, it'll be Grimshaw. I think Molden will be on the bench though for this one. I think he'll be announced on the bench. And then fullbacks. I think we can rotate there. If we've got players coming back like Mahova and Stacey. Centre backs, I can imagine Duffy and Medic to start. Midfielders, we don't really have too many options. I can imagine McLean and Matson probably both playing. And I think we'll rotate the front four somehow, depending on players that we bring in, maybe early in the window, or fringe players, Springett, Eurosec, Kaviskor, and players like that. I can imagine they'll come in. I think we will rotate massively. I think we have to. I think our main focus should be the league, as much as I love an FA Cup run. Jack, are you in agreement with that?
Yep.
Lovely stuff. On to the next one. I think Sarge's recent form has put other teams off, hopefully. Yeah, I think that could be a factor.
Yeah.
But I don't think the bad form's down to him because he still works hard and still plays well. It's just not falling into the back of the net. But did score against Watford recently, so he has got a goal to his name in recent games. Eurosec will most likely play that game. Yeah, definitely think so. Archie Mill said score prediction for Charlton
3-1.
3-1 as well. Alex?
2-1 Norwich.
2-1 Norwich. Jake, after he's finished downing a bottle of water, 4-0. Lovely stuff. Is Jack asleep? Jack, are you asleep? Could you answer this from Isaac Delph?
Isaac, are you blind? Can you not see that my eyes are open?
I was wondering when Jake was going to come for it.
But no, darling, I am awake. This
is a good one. Can you see AJ Tavares getting some minutes against Walsall?
No.
If he isn't gone by then,
I want to keep him.
To be honest with you,
we might have to. Yeah.
He got a run out in pre-season, but
only North for Key and his arse. Oh, as I said, Duffy might find his level against Walsall. I think he. Jack doesn't like that one.
Jack doesn't like that one.
Yeah.
Poor Shane Duffy. Who's drinking a Red Bull at this time of night? Jack. He's on a night shift after this.
7, mate. Chin.
Oh, look at this for a prediction. We've got a couple more to go through, but look at this for a prediction. Oh no, not this one. This one. 3-0. McConville turns into prime Ronaldinho in the last 10 minutes.
Wow. Well. Go back to the other comment, Doeke.
Which comment?
About Duffy getting injured in the under-21s. It's already happened.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be out for now. Andrew, brilliant question. Best signing of the summer so far, Jovan Makama.
Yeah, Makama.
Jake.
Hi, Dad. Jovan Makama.
Jack.
Jacob Wright.
Okay.
Good shout.
Okay. Interesting. This is about AJ Tavares. He's got to finish the GCSEs like the rest of us. Yeah, he can't.
Sure it's not about Shane Duffy.
I'm pretty sure Shane Duffy might have. Well, he's probably failed him. Let's be real.
I think you've probably done O levels.
Duffy be on the bit. Right, it's become the Shane Duffy hate podcast now. Just
I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this.
But I believe this is Kovacevic. Probably just a. No, I don't think he's just not been consistent enough for me. This is a good question. Archie Mill, if you get one player back in their prime from the last 10 years, what player would you have? Emi Buendia?
Where's Houlihan?
I wasn't. Do you know what? Where's Houlihan wasn't. I don't think that was the last 10 years.
He smashed.
That's about 15 years ago.
Yeah, that's probably.
Jake, what about you?
Borja
Science. Okay. Oh, here we go. Sam has entered the chat. Leave Duffy alone.
Amen, brother.
Right, and we will finish up there, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure going through all your comments and doing a live podcast. This is our first of a one that we've done, and we like to think it's gone quite swimmingly. It's been really good fun doing it, and thank you for all your questions. Hope you enjoyed it as well. Remember, there is a Scott Dribble with Bleed Norwich exclusive coming soon with Norwich City casual and retro clothing. It will be available soon, if not just after Christmas or on Christmas Eve, we've been told. So keep an eye out for that.
Watch out on the socials for that.
Exactly. Join us on Chat BCC. Link is in the description. You have to use that link that's in the description to enter a huge giveaway, which is coming soon on there. I love Jack's dance moves as we go through this. And remember, follow us on Instagram, follow us on X, follow us on TikTok. And yeah, this has been a Bleed Norwich Christmas Live podcast with Doeke, Alex, Jack, and Jake. Thank you very much for joining us. And
Merry
we'll
Christmas.
see you
Have a
in
good
the next
Christmas.
one. Ooh,
Merry Christmas all.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Take care
Christmas.
all. We'll see you later.